This should be horizontal. What? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, that's me. That's the wrong camera. Let's see now. Can I switch the camera? Yeah. Here we go. Are we vertical or are we horizontal? Hello. Do you see the picture the right way or is it tilted? Highlands. Okay, I have fuck, sorry. Let's see. Better now? It's gonna be horizontal, it seems. I set it to vertical, but I don't know. Okay. It's fine. Antek, welcome. Joanne, welcome. Everything is the right way. It was supposed to be horizontal. Okay, anyway. This is me here. Hello. And we are at the biggest cemetery in Poland right now. And it is the most lit up cemetery in the world. At least this is my theory, and I'm yet to be proven wrong. Well, first off, I have an agenda, which is checking out if the sculpture of the angel still has its finger. Who have seen the video from the last year will know what I mean, and then you'll decide where I go from there. Day of the Dead. Yeah. Look, these are the LED. The LEDs are getting more popular. I love how it looks. Hopefully, we'll have good reception everywhere. The cemetery is like in the middle of the city, so to speak. Now we're going to the oldest part. Just bear with me for a minute. Oh yeah. There could be some interferences with the reception. I hope everything is fine. Here we go to the we enter the lapidarium, which is like a museum of old gravestones. I'm going to switch my torch to my torch because I have a headlamp, but I see that it is making this shadow from the gimbal. So let's see how this works. Yeah, some kind of a doctor's grave here. Anyway, yeah, let's see. I have slight technical problems with my gimbal. There won't be many lights here because this is the oldest part, so nobody's coming here much. It's funny, Hugo. Flotinoli simplification, hi. Sorry, but I won't even try to pronounce your name. Something wrong with my gimbal. Just let me switch it the other option. Okay. Let's look for the angel. There's a sculpture of the angel, but that's not it. And the angel does like a shh, like a be quiet gesture. Here you have some graves in the form of books. I mean, only one. I think that's a child. Elisabeth Mandel. No, it's not a child. It's a 75-year-old woman. And, oh, this guy was born in 1792. Wow. Yeah, and it's like it's not marble, but it's white. It looks so much different at night. This is my tradition, coming here every year at night. But yeah, we're closing here. Are some classics. Oh, this one was standing recently, and yeah, I know that marble is white, and I said that this one is white, but I'm not sure whether it is marble. There's a little bridge here. Richard, boo. A little bit like in Silent Hill here. Let's look for the angel. I think it's right here around the corner. Yeah. Look. That's the angel. I like this one. Oh, okay, Joe. I was wondering what was that about. So this finger here, look, it's barely holding on. See, it was renovated some time ago, but yeah. I like this sculpture, especially in this light. Okay. Now you decide, should I go down there, or, I mean, like around here, or through this bridge that you've seen a minute ago? I'm waiting for the answer. Huh? What's it gonna be? No, you decide. That's the point of this thing. You are deciding. I'm just suggesting. Okay, I decide first, but well, I know this whole place like a back of my hand, so there's nothing wrong with any of these. We're going through the bridge. Go to the darkest part. Well, then you'll see something like that in there, so. Good evening, Derek. This is all renovated. This whole place was just like ruins. I mean, old gravestones scattered. Yeah, the angel is one of my favorites. Here we enter a hedged space. With some gravestones. This is everything in here. It's just let me put on my headlamp as well. There are some people here. Some people come here to drink on this special day. It's interesting, Linz. Yeah, here's another grave of a doctor, Dr. Vedder. Oh, another one. I just tripped. I can hear the people and okay. There they are. Just a couple. We will go down now. I want to show you something here. These are just scattered gravestones and pieces of gravestones. See? Some of them really nice. Look at this one. Oh, sorry for the light. I just put randomly here, but somewhere here there's an old Polish gravestone, and you can see how far it went into the ground. Where was it? Like some huge pieces of monuments here. This is a part of a column. Yeah, you'll see how many lights will be there. So, like whole carpets of lights. Here we have some small gravestones. Yeah, you have the palm frond here. Very popular symbol. Okay, let me look for this gravestone. Oh, here it is. Yeah. You see? This whole part from here to here was in the ground, and you can see the date here. It was 29th of August 1954. So this whole part was in the ground, and this is the above ground part. Liber Teresa. Prosi o zdrowaś Mario. That means asks for Hail Mary. It is broken in half here. See? And there are probably rebars inside. Yeah, it's a pity. Well, there is, but some of the this was a German graveyard, as the whole western wall of Poland. Oh, hey, Kerry. So this was a German graveyard. I mean, cemetery is a huge cemetery. It's the biggest in Poland. 300,000 graves are here, and it was German because Szczecin, the city of Szczecin in which it is located, was a German city named Stettin. And that's why a partial record. Here's a guy with a plow. Randolph. Yeah. Gothic letters are the best. Okay. Now I would like you to decide whether I should go here or there or there. So right or straight? Right. So left or right? Huh? We have a draw. Go there. Where? Here or here? Oh, sorry. Left. Okay, 3 persons said left. Let's go. That was the point. That was the whole idea behind this. I'll give you options and you decide. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the light so you can see. I don't need to be religious to enjoy things. That's why I can say, oh my God, and mean it. And while not believing in, I mean, I do believe in God, but I don't believe in a grandpa in the sky. So I don't believe in this literal God. So yeah, but anyway, you don't need to believe in something to enjoy it. There are more LEDs each year, which is fun because they are very colorful. I like these old school ones. I mean, lanterns. I'm gonna go here. Yeah. There are many benches everywhere. We love our lights, meaning lanterns, and benches. There are nowhere so many benches as they are at the Polish graveyard. Nowhere. Okay. Some people do these floors, and this one is not bad, but some of them are polished like mirrors, and they are very, I call them neck breakers, because it's so easy to break a leg in winter on them. Yeah. But this is nothing yet, you'll see. Here's just a frame. Yeah, these are just, this is normal. This is completely normal. Look how many lanterns are there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 on one side. So that's 28 at this one grave. Some astroturf sometimes. Yes, all of the lights are from the relatives, except when the grave is a place of remembrance or it is neglected. Then some people just come and light the lights on these abandoned graves, so they're not like left out completely. Okay, so yeah. Well, about the rules, we don't have many rules. And even when it comes to benches, you can put a bench up as long as you don't interfere with someone else, which is not always the case. So a lot of the benches are just placed ridiculously inconvenient. And it's very hard to enter the area with the casket. But this is nothing compared to the United States. They have such rules that everything needs to look like a golf course. Okay, I'm on this asphalt here, and there's a road here, straight, or I can go right and take the stairs. There are huge stairs down further in the front. So what do you say? Go there and take the stairs, or go the opposite way? Exotherm, welcome. Stairs, okay. Let's go. Look at the trees here. Okay. Let me look for the stairs. They should be on the left. And when I take them, we will end up right behind the chapel and the city morgue. If we are lucky, then someone will be delivering a body there. I mean, you won't see anything, but and I won't film it, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are the stairs. We'll see them in a second. Yeah. There will be a nice view from there. The chapel is in a neo-Romanesque style. I don't know if I said that right, but like neo-Roman, I think. Oh, there's an interesting gravestone here with a cog with a G, of course. I think it was somewhere here in the bushes. Probably not this one, but let's see. Oh, I tripped. No, there's nothing this one. So it'll be on the right here. This one? No. Maybe here. This is the city morgue and the main entrance to it. Here's a gravestone with a helmet of a German soldier. The helmet is made out of stone. It's bright in here. This one has a coat of arms. Familie Jansen. I don't see the one with a cog. Oh, it's closed here. It's interesting. Like up duck. Mac, you won't get me with this one. I know this one. I think it's this one. Let's see. Huh? YouTube chat is limit what? YouTube had chat limited again? Okay, I don't know what that means. No, it's not this one either. Okay, last chance, I think. No, okay. I have no idea where it is. Something is making a noise. Oh. Thanks for the membership. Okay, we have the chapel on the right here. Here, yeah. By the way, these membership badges are made by me. I've never made icons before. So the first level, when you start, you have a shovel. Then you dig up one bone, then 2 bones, and after 6 months, I think, you'll have a skull on top of the bones. And then after 1 year, the skull should have a top hat. I'm going to show you the chapel right now. Here's the chapel. I don't know, I'm new to this also, you know. This is the chapel. You have 3 naves. That's what it's called. You have the main here. And there are 3 doors here. You can have up to 30 funerals a day here. Thanks, Hugo. Okay. Yeah. Really interesting. There are some people here. Oh, and some car in the distance. Okay. In front of me, you have this field. I wonder if I can zoom in. Oh yeah, I can. You have this field and the hussar wing sculpture in the middle. And below the sculpture, you have like a few thousands of candles. So I can go either straight there or around to the left side. So what do you say? Straight, or before that you have a pond and two cannons. So straight or round? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I almost broke a leg there. Okay, let's go. Stairs here. There are still some people at this hour. It's like 1:30. I don't know. I don't have the means of looking at the. I cannot go completely straight because I would end up in this pond. I mean, it's just a pool without water by now, so I'll go slightly around. Oh, okay, it's almost 1. Oh, there is some water. I'll show you the water. You see the lights are double, but it is a reflection. Let's go a little bit closer. Yeah, I'm right at the edge. Okay, I'm going to show you the cannons right now. Okay, I need to go into the pool after all. Oh. Slippery. Okay. So this cemetery will be open until 2 o'clock Central Europe time. So we have 1 more hour left, and then either my battery dies, either they will kick me out, or I will go into a stealth mode. Look, there's a cannon here. I'm not a military expert, so I don't know. $11.50 in England? Really? So it's like 1 hour back? Okay. Yeah, it aims at the chapel. Let's see the Hussar wings, and I'll give you 2 options from there. There's another cannon in the front, these little lights. Here we have stairs again. What's the time where you are? Well, Hugo says it's 10 to 1, so we have the same time as in Netherlands, so it's 10 to 1. 1 a.m. of course. Here's a military section. Can you see now? These graves are all the same. I'll show them to you up close. Yeah. from a drone as well. Let's go here. There's still some people. Only maniacs left. Dark spots on the stones. These are the Russian stars. These are for the Russian military. And on the left side, we'll have the Polish ones. Can you hear people? Let's go to the left.
Nie, to tak nie, to aż nie. Dobra, go.
Okay. Look. These are for the Polish soldiers. I'm gonna go a little bit further. It was occupied by the USSR, and we were under the communist rule from 50s to, see, double swords. Private Stanisław Ozdoba. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, something is happening with the connection. The purple crown next to your name is probably a top commenter. That it means that you're talking the most from everyone. Okay, I'll show you thousands of candles just to get out of intersection. It's very warm, by the way. It was raining for most of the day. Ah, some screaming. Nothing serious though. Here we go. We are approaching the Hussar Wings sculpture. I mean, monument. It's big. It looks like combs for combing hair. I always love these carpets of lights, as I called them. Just a ghost, yeah. Someone's coming here. Looks like security. Yeah. Cool. That scared the shit out of everyone too. Look at this here. Yeah, I think so. There were more. I woke up like the last time. Okay. Well, I can do nothing about the connection. Sorry. They realized that I'm filming, and that shut them up. They just went away. Yeah. I think you don't see this anywhere else in the world than Poland. And many, it's not like sponsored by the city. It's just people bring the candles here and, I mean, the lanterns. Last year I made this video with a drone, 300,000 graves and million lights, and you can see how incredible it sounds when it is raining on them. It sounds like the bells that you have attached to goats or the sheep. Yeah. We are #1 in lanterns. In lanterns and benches. Okay, now I can go straight through the main road, which is not very interesting, or to the children's section. What do you say? Children's. Okay, I love how you wrote that. Very Dutch sounding. Okay, just let me be careful here. Surprises. Okay. Okay, I'm going to surprise you straight through here. Through the bushes. No, it's okay, it's fine, it's funny. Almost no people other than me and a few young ones. Cemetery is huge and a lot of people are getting lost here when they don't know where to go. I'm gonna go straight for a bit and we children's quarter. We'll talk a little bit about it. We'll go through here to make it more interesting. Yeah, the benches everywhere. And the benches have these utility boxes, mostly, and are DIY. Okay, to the left we have the children's quarters or section, or however you want to call it. So the graves are half size of the normal ones. And they are converted into urn plots, which is the obvious and logical way to go, because the parents of most of the children buried here are dead. So they are reused. What do we have here? Thailand have the most beautiful graveyards. Well, beautiful is a very subjective word. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. Okay, well, they are the most decorated, certainly, but I don't know if I don't like the new ones. Look at this tiny little gravestone. Clotilda, that's a... Oh, but that's not a baby. Look, 1938 and 2021. So that's an urn burial. Here you have these vertical plots. We have another one here. Let's see. Let's judge how many urns could fit in here. So, judging by the size, I'm assuming that we have 3 shelves here times 4 urns, so you can have 12 people here instead of one person taking up all this space, like double this space. So this is the future, definitely. I wonder if there will be this skull on the grave, like a disco ball. Here we have just a burial mound and a cross, 2020. Let's see. Yeah. Cremations and old children, so to speak. Meaning children buried many years ago. My sister lies in here, nearby. I've never met her. She died many years before I was born. Some Ukrainian girl. This is a new one. 23. Oh, I really need to watch my step here. I don't see this grave that I was talking about. Although, let me think. It was somewhere there. It's very slippery and muddy. Look at this one. Only LEDs, like a little disco. Wait a minute. And this one is old. I'm saying like 60s, maybe 70s. Let's see. Nope, no information. But assuming from the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like it. This is an old one. 2 old ones. 1952 here. Died the same month, no. And this one also 1952. But I don't see the one with the skull. It was this skull on a grave with little mirrors like a disco. You can see it in the last year's video from this place. Look, there's nobody here. Just gonna make a little pan. Looks really cool. Okay, let's try here. Look at this one. This one's really minimalist here. Let me just straighten up the camera. Just barely a mound, one light, and a plaque with new letters. Born in 1949, but died in 2019. Let's see. There's a head of Jesus here. So much depends on light. Here we have normal Jesus, and here's a spooky Jesus. I'm not sure if this skull is even here, because it was last year, so. Okay, where should I go now? Straight or to the left? Creepy sound. This is weird. A picture of a train. Oh, this is plastic. Most of them are new graves here, from adult graves. So it might be confusing. This is an unusual one here. Look, it's just a pane of glass. I like it. I need to be very careful. It's so easy to break a leg here. Okay, I'm going straight then. Through here. Yeah, I know, I am. There's a single angel wing on this one. This man was a lawyer. Here we have Chinese bench. I don't like them. Not because they are Chinese, but because of how basic they are. Okay, going straight all the way. Although to the left we should have the I can either go straight, and I don't remember if there's anything of significance, but to the left we have a monument for lost sailors and seamen. So what do you say? It's freshly repainted. So straight through here, or the monument left. Okay. When I was establishing, so to speak, the rules for this one, I was like, the majority wins by deciding where I go, but first come, first serve sounds better, and makes me stand less in one place. Okay, you can see the light from the monument already. Oh, about this this stream, you can later watch it as a regular video, but this live chat takes about 2 days to crunch or to process. Yeah, I love such old gravestones. The new ones are just terribly boring for me. Okay, this is for the sailors. Oh, I tripped. You have these lamps, like on ships, and this whole thing is round, has thousands of plaques here. You have the names of the ships, like Woodstone, Anthrofagasta, Birkenwald, Co-op Sunrise. So it was the names of the ships on which either they died or went missing. Well, mostly the ships were, drowned, so they are just never to be found. We had this huge... Oh, hey Sean, welcome. Look, you have this anchor, it's a real one. I need to take off my cap. Just let me put the phone for a second on a tripod. Just give me a second. This is so much better. It was too hot. Okay. Let's go. So this is a real anchor here from a ship, and this thing here is representing waves. And there was a huge controversy here. Oh, thanks for waving. There was a huge controversy because this was repainted recently, and everybody says that the shade of the blue is wrong, not to their liking. And before that, it was just dark gray, and originally it was blue. So yeah, just people. Oh, there's an English writing here, so you can later pause this and hope it's visible and readable. Yeah, exactly, Linz. Here you have the lights. This is interesting if you don't know that. The green and the red light is about the position of the ship. And since the helicopter or a plane is an airship or aircraft, you have always the red light on the left side, like your heart. I mean, the heart is a little bit to the middle, to be honest, but let's say the heart is to the left. So the red one is the left side and the right one is the green. I mean, no, the right. Let me start again. The red light means left side of the aircraft or a ship, and the green light means the right side. You have also white, which is like 180-degree light, so you can see the back. And by these three lights, you can judge the position. I mean the way that the direction of the craft. Yeah, green starboard, exactly. So let's go a little bit closer. Yeah. So again, hundreds of lanterns. This is not clearly visible, but here's a cross, like sticking out of the waves. I like this monument. I'm not into brutalist sculpture, or however it's called, but yeah. And there's a little, okay, I thought this is a lighthouse, but I don't know what's the English name, but this is where you, this is the thing on which you moor the ship with the line. You tie the line on this. Yeah, looks cool. The dock. I thought that the dock is the whole thing, like the place. Gonna go here now. Without asking. Here you can enter the place as well. I mean, the candles are always there, but never in such numbers, only on All Saints' Day. So this is the only day in the year that there are so many of them. Yeah. Now, I need to orientate myself for a second. Okay, let's go just straight here, because I would like to show you something else, which is called, oh, you know what? I'm going straight. It's going to be a bit boring for a minute. Okay, so to make it more interesting, I'm going to go right through here, because I would like to show you the place in which you can, oh, thanks, Sean, appreciate it. I'm going to show you the place in which you can scatter the ashes. It's called the Garden of Remembrance. It has nothing to do with a garden. It's just a circle made from bricks, and the ashes, or cremains, as they should be called, are not scattered but buried rather. Here, this grave has a sticker. It means that payment for this grave, that this grave has run out of time, and you need to prolong it for another 15 years. All or it will return to as a new plot, with the remains being reburied deeper if someone buys it. The gravestone will be completely destroyed. It's made out of little stones and concrete, which is called the conglomerate. Does someone need to tune these all of later today? I don't know if it's harsh. It's coming to England as well. We don't have much space, you know, and yeah, and it's impossible to care for someone's grave in perpetuity, like some say forever. It's just absolutely impossible. And yeah, people die, then the family dies, and that's it. And life goes on. Let's go here. But that's my opinion, you know. I don't think that graves should be forever. Oh, this here. I really dislike these. Look at this. Look at this terrible angel. This is just an absolute abomination. I don't want to show the last name of the family. But yeah, I don't blame the family, but these so-called craftsmen should be ashamed of themselves. Here we have some place of remembrance as well. Let's see what it is. Yeah. Wow. They look it's extremely tacky. Here's another. Okay, I know this one. Pamięci dzieci nienarodzonych. This is a cross and a monument for the unborn children. Look at here. There's a fetus here. And it says, the nation in remembrance of the unborn. And underneath it, it says, a nation which kills its own children is a nation without future. I have this place filmed from the last year, and it was raining, and it sounds absolutely incredible. You can hear the occasional water dropping on the candles. These candles are lit by the people who come to the cemetery, by everyone who wants to light a candle. I bet that a lot of these people are mothers who have lost their children. So yeah, but it's not a government thing. No, this is all flames. I mean, some of them are LEDs, like this blue one in the middle. Yeah, but most of them are normal, regular candles. I could look at these for hours. Let's take a step back. Yeah, it's amazing. I love how it reflects into the wet ground. I mean, on the wet ground. By the way, I'm on a little roundabout here with a bush in the middle. And we will go to this garden of remembrance, so to speak, because, yeah, you'll see it has nothing to do with the garden. Yeah, these candles burn for about 3 days, depending on the size. So tomorrow, a lot of them will be dead, so to speak, like this one, this small one. Not much left, like half burnt. But the bigger ones will be like 3 to 4 days even. Yeah, really cool. Okay, now let's go through here. Just let me think. I came from here, or did I? Okay, I need to go here. It's hard to orientate yourself in the darkness. I'll go through here, so you'll see some lights, because otherwise I would be walking in darkness. Oh, and all of these graves are reused all the time. So it means that no new graves are buried, and there can be up to 30 funerals a day here. So how is this possible, you ask? Well, oh, this is a new one, by the way. I mean, it's not a new one. It's a reused one, because there's only one plaque. But normally, if you have a grave and there's a person lying there and someone else dies, you can rebury your family member deeper, and then the gravestone is first disassembled and then reassembled. You rebury the family member deeper, then you bury the person who has died, and then you reassemble the gravestone. Yeah, I will do a whole video about it when I'm done with my mini dead man. We'll do a whole burial and grave recycling. Okay, I need to go straight. There's some LED. And hear some screaming in the distance. There's also a children's quarter. Yeah. Everything is going towards cremation in Poland and in the Western world in general. In the world, I should say, as a whole. Okay, I know where I am. Here you have so-called well with water. Oh. Can you hear the screaming? It's them drunk. Yeah. Just bear with me for a second. This is all hedged area here. I have hedges, you see? Pet your dog from me, please. So I'm often asked, why won't we use an excavator? So this is the answer. What excavator? Where? Most of the cemeteries in Poland are working like that. We don't have many new cemeteries, and all of the graves are recycled. And it's not about money, as some may think. It's about space, and we want to be buried together as a family. So it's a completely normal thing, and it's widely accepted in Poland. Okay, I know exactly where I am now. Or so I think. I was wondering about coming tomorrow with my drone here, but I won't have time. I want to do this weekly live stream as well tomorrow, so either this or that. Okay. So, straight or right? My Mr. just took out to the store. Right, okay. Let's try to find this garden of remembrance. I need to go through the alley here instead of between the graves because there are too many hedges here. So let me just put it into second gear. And you should see something in a second. The cemetery is really vast. We are approaching a section. There was a training ground for a military many years ago, and there are still a lot of artifacts from the not First World War, but from these times buried there. Oh, yeah. See, I know this place. So when you dig a grave here, you can find an old plaque from 100 years ago. I love dogs, but I have 3 cats. Okay. You see these lights right in the middle? This is the so-called Garden of Remembrance. And this is a place from which I've started the drone in the last year's video. From above, it looks like a smiley face. I like the idea of medical research personally. Oh yeah, I've met people, I've talked to people who I later dissected at the anatomy department of a university that I was working on. And yeah, all of them just say, like, do whatever you want with my body. Have at it. Go to town. I don't care. Well, Sean, you can see for yourself if you type or scroll down in my channel videos. There's this video, 300,000 graves, 1 million lights. So that's the one with a drone starting right from this place. So you can see it looks like a city. Yeah, all of them are that positive. Here you have a wall of plaques with names. So all of these people, one plaque is one person. And the plaques are stuck also here around this thing, and everyone is buried here in the middle of the circle, and in the middle, wherever here. Nothing is scattered here, everything is buried. So you just take a shovel, you take the urn with cremains, you dig a little hole, and you pour the cremains into the hole, and then you just put the soil right back in, and that's it. And so many people buried here that wherever you stick the shovel in, you will find cremains, 100%. So yeah, this is the cheapest option of a funeral of them all. And this is one of the 3 places in Poland in which this is possible, which is absolutely ridiculous for me, as this should be the norm everywhere for the people who either cannot afford a full funeral, so to speak, so casket and their own plot, or just for these who want this kind of option. As for me, I think that people should be able to be buried wherever they want. I mean, on their own property. But that's a slippery subject. Oh yeah, that's the U.S. funerals and the U.S. funeral industry is just it's insane. I don't mean the people who are, burying their loved ones. I mean the industry and what they push. That everyone should be embalmed and everyone needs to be in a vault, in a sealed casket. It's just, yeah, I really want to make a video about it with numbers, with how many gallons of 4 million go in the ground every year in the US, and yeah. So yeah, this is the Garden of Remembrance. I remember making a funeral, doing a funeral here. There was this lady, this lady who was married to the man, but they didn't live with each other for many years at this point, and she decided to scatter his remains here, and told us that he should be happy that she did this at all. So they didn't like each other much. So this is an option for these people as well. Yeah, I know, Derek. I've talked with John about this. This was one of the questions. Yeah. Okay. Now you don't know where I am, so I'll decide for you. I'm gonna go straight, and you'll see another carpet of lanterns. 15 minutes till closing. I was just wondering what time it is. Okay. There's my friend buried nearby. I mean, my colleague. He wasn't a friend. I knew him. It's a weird story because he met me a few days before he died. He met me and said, "Oh, hey, Martin, I heard that you became an undertaker. That's cool." And then a week later, I saw him at the mortuary in this huge cooler with a broken head. He was a crane operator. He was renting the crane and operating them. The cranes with on wheels. So like a crane truck, I don't know, like a crane semis. And one time he was at the construction site operating a crane. He was lifting a piece of concrete, like a long bar of concrete, and it just loosened up somehow, fell to the ground and started tilting right on his cabin, and he escaped, but got hit by a ricochet in the head, and he lived, but he died in the ambulance, and it was so surreal seeing his body every day for 1 week before he went to the medical examiner. Yeah. The funeral was absolutely terrible because the service was the undertakers just didn't care. It was such established company, but yeah, I was so angry at them. There were like 300 people because he was young. It was yeah, and the worst moment at this funeral was when his 5-year-old son was drawing into the grave, into the open grave, and I just couldn't. I needed to look away. That was too much. It was about 3 years ago, I think. I'm bad with dates. When someone wrote something. Yeah. mad at you. Yeah, it was terrible. And he was a nice guy. And the assholes live 200. Nobody said life would be fair. We are still lucky. We are so lucky to be alive. People don't understand that your life can really end at any moment. This could be our last time. Yeah, this could be my last video. I didn't want to be, probably. Okay, let's go through here to make it more interesting. I've seen a few people, dead people that I knew. It was weird. I wasn't crying like by seeing them. People say that I'm desynthesized, but I think I'm more autistic than desynthesized. I just don't know any better. Oh, I know where I am. Okay. Yeah, there's just nobody. Just occasional voice in the distance. And that's it. And today, in daytime, there were thousands of people here. What's this here? Let's see. I didn't prepare for this properly. Oh, this is an old one. A column with grapes, signifying the heart of Christ, and a bow tie. And some name? No. Oh yeah, here we have Gustav Lelin. Lelin or Selin? Is that an S? I don't know. I would say that there's an L. And Emilie Lelin. Tellin? That's a T? That's a T, I think. Is that a T? Geboren Fritz. Maiden's name Fritz. Fritz. I love the font. And it is freshly restored. Yeah. So Tellin. Gustav Tellin. There's the next one here. Richard. No, that's Richard Müller. And you have this musical instrument, a lyre, I think. (1874). Okay. Dustbin. This one I'll see. Let's see this one here. This one is... Oh! Doesn't like the light. Okay. Won't stress you anymore. Valerie Herr. Two women. Okay. see this one. I don't remember seeing these. Yeah, this is the back side. Laura Zukov and Heinrich. Weinet nicht, es geht, es gibt. What? Ein Wiedersehen. I'm not sure about the first word. Okay, let's go to the left here. Centipede, yeah. Kinda. Oh, okay. Aha, this is surprising. I thought I was somewhere else. Hello, Susan. Don't cry, we will meet again. Okay. Didn't know that. Thanks. I need to switch to my power bank as I have 15% battery. So the microphone needs to go away. We'll see how it goes, because otherwise, well, better late than never. Okay, I'm switching off the microphone, and hopefully you will hear me somehow. I'm at the biggest cemetery in Poland. Can you hear me properly? Please say something. Takedi's Pharmacy. Welcome, if I haven't seen you before. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, that's great, thank you. Just wait a second. Yeah, I will speak a bit louder. Just let me hide the things. I don't want to shout. I'll speak a little bit louder. Okay, let's see. Here are the wings in front of me. We'll go to the left, and because the cemetery is closed right now, so if the security catches me, they will escort me to the main gate. So I will prevent that by going to the main gate by myself, but not straight, just a little bit around to show you some few bits more. I know exactly where I'm going. So for those of you who missed most of the action, you can see the whole thing as soon as it processes, but you need to wait for the live chat for about 2 days. It takes to process the live chat. It's not the end, so bear with me. Yeah, thanks. Okay, we'll go to the left right now, although maybe through here. The security is now patrolling the place and looking for people. It's not like it is illegal. This cemetery is open to 2 o'clock only once a year, which is today. Normally it is to open to, oh, I see some bright light here, a torch, you see? Is this security? Or just regular people? Okay, just let me shut up for a second. I think that these are just regular people. Yeah, there are a lot of ghosts here. You just need to believe in them. I mean, my colleague said the best. I was like, do you believe in ghosts? And he answered with, there is something. And I think that's the best answer. Let's go through here. Need to watch out for the benches. Look, everywhere. Well, there's definitely nothing. Yeah, there is something, but what is it exactly? I don't know. I'm gonna go through here. Yeah, it's really nice. I've made a few pictures, a small reel on my Instagram, and I'll post a few more pictures tomorrow of these lit up graves, so you can check them out. Tomorrow I will do my live stream, and I've changed the name to Martin's Graveyard Hour, because it makes much more sense than Martin's Graveyard Show, and there'll be more graveyard stuff. So I want to get more psychological and what's the word? Well, I want to talk about different aspects of death. For example, about why we are disgusted by dead bodies. Oh, this, I know exactly where I am. This is a monument here. That's a surprise, huh? Nothing. Boom. Philosophical. Thanks. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I so often forget the words, and I need to talk around them, and it's so frustrating. It's because I don't use English on a daily basis. So this is a monument that you can walk into. You have the direction. This is east, for example. And these people were murdered by the government. Look, 20 years old. 20 years old. My age. 23. Young people, 19, 16. And this was at the shipyard, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, December 1970. You can type this up in the Google and see, because I'm lost for words right now. Not because I'm touched, but I'm just exhausted. They will explain this much better than me. I'll show you something really weird here. We go here. You'll see this is something very unexpected. This area is completely neglected. No graves here, nothing. There's a bench lying here. Look here. Many graves. Wow. That's yeah. I don't even want to imagine what you felt. I mean, it depends. It's so surreal when someone dies. And fortunately, I haven't had any close person die recently. I mean, in many years to be exact. So this must be horrible when your partner dies. Look, we are going here, and you won't believe what's here. We have graves here. Yeah, normal thing. And just a bit further here. There's something that was used to train soldiers a long time ago. And there's the entrance somewhere here. And I'm looking for it now. Is it here? Or was it there? I think that this is this area. Yeah, it's really cool. I think this is this area here. We'll go around and you'll see what I mean. Maybe here. Look, there's a little path here. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Derek. I'm glad that you somehow learned to live on. I don't even want to think what I would do. Are you lost, Martin? No, just maybe just a little bit. I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know if I can smell alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Don't sleep on this. Oh. It's very slippery. Look at this here. There's a hole. I can smell it. I don't feel good. This is an old fort, a training fort for soldiers. There's an arch here. Arch, sorry. Hey, you can enter here. Yeah, I'm a bit scared, to be honest. Here. Corridors, and there's not much, but yeah, people live here sometimes. Look at this wall here. It's very high. Yeah, I will. It is creepy. It's in the middle of the cemetery. But there is someone here because I could smell cheap alcohol when I was entering this place. So that's, well, it's GTFO. Oh, there's this huge wall here. This was used for training. How they were training here, I have no idea. Okay, and you'll see when I get out of here, and we'll reappear right next to the graves. Okay, this is very slippery. I really don't want to. You can see the lights of the graves already. I really don't want to trip. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I need to wish me luck. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Okay, I'm okay. I fell just a little bit. Nothing happened. I didn't fell on my knees. Yeah, we have graves here. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Okay. Try to find the entrance at night. Okay, I will be going to the exit, but it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes, so we still have time. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, yeah, the exit is also an entrance, Hugo. Yeah, there was definitely someone there. I felt really weird. Oh, I made a circle, you see? So let's go right here, because now I know exactly where I am now. to the left. Look, there's a car right in front of me. They will kick me out probably. Or will they? We're going here. I don't want to be escorted. I want to end this on a high note. I'm looking out for the benches. Can go and or in this one. Can hear the cars. But we are not far from the street here. Just not gonna use my light my light for a second. What's some noise? Let's take a peek. Oh, some big puddles here. Now let's see. Ay. Okay. It's clear. I'm approaching the cutting cross. Cutting is a town in Russia in which a lot of Polish officers were murdered by the Soviets during the World War II. And this is a cross as a memorial of this thing. And it's one of the places where people also put candles. So here it is. Normally in daytime you have a lot of people playing music here as well. We're not only in this place, but they are strategically placed on first served basis. Yeah. It's a pity that you cannot feel the heat from them. It's like they are making their own wind because of the heat. You can feel how the air is moving. And the smell. I think there are a few thousands here. Yeah. It's our thing, Susan. I mean, a Polish thing. I've seen so many cemeteries in many countries, and I've never seen anything like it anywhere else in Poland. Okay, I'm gonna turn around here and go right. Okay, huge puddles. Here we have Columbariums. Oh, I think they were closing the gate. Here we have one of the few columbariums which are the urn walls. So this is something that you can recognize. This is only for urns, but one niche can house up to 4 people, I think. There are 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So yeah, interesting lantern here. I will buy some of these for my show as a background, because they are cool and I want to have a whole wall of lanterns. It'll be fun. I have many ideas for this show, but it will evolve as I do as well. So yeah, next episode will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central European Time. Yeah, this is very sad about the American cemeteries. Everything is in the ground, just lawn cemeteries. Look how beautiful this looks. And with light, and flowers everywhere. This is a military section, as you can see by the specific grave shapes. Virtut militari. These are people which are well, special military people. Sorry, my English is fading at this time. Like honored soldiers. Heroes. Like how the sky looks like. Okay, we will go through here. And we will be closing to the main gate. Yeah, I need to go to the States. I cannot afford it though, but maybe someday. United States are almost like an imaginary country because of all of the movies. Like New York doesn't even exist. Okay, there's someone coming here. Like a flatbed truck. There's nobody here but me. This is the best. This one is very colorful. With this LED imitating a flame. Doesn't do a great job, but yeah. Not long from now, most of the graves will be rearranged with Christmas decorations. It's the same with Easter. with Easter bunnies and little cheeks and chicks. So a lot of lanterns will be disposed of in good shape, but not needed anymore. There are so many cemeteries for me to see. Oh, here we are. Here we are approaching another monument. The camera doesn't do it justice, so you need to take my word. And it looks really cool. There's a bit of a haze in the air. I don't know if it's smoke or just moisture in the air. I think it is both. This is a huge cross as well. Look. This is also for the soldiers, but what exactly, I don't remember. Sorry. These are lost people. Concentration camps, I think, or labor camps. I'm not sure. Pomnik Katyński. Okay, this is also about the Katyn massacre. Huge stainless steel cross. We have plaques. Yeah. People can be terrible to each other. And there's a mast with a Polish flag here. Okay. There's a little fog in the air forming. One last peek at this. Okay. Yeah, it's getting hazy. Okay, now I'm approaching the main gate. There's absolutely nobody here. Oh, there's yet one monument to be. Oh, security is coming, I think, in front of me. Someone with a flashlight. Two guys. We'll see. I'll stop talking. It's not cold, it's very warm. There's a car coming. Yeah, approaching me. With people. With security, with police. There was a police car, yeah. They see I'm going away, so another police car. He just went away. These behind me just are some just people. Now I think it's just time to check out the cemetery. Yes, it is, Adam. Dokładnie tak. Yeah, there's a lot. Okay. We are going to the main gate, which is in front of me. It's 15 meters long. This is where the cemetery started. Quarter number 1 is right there. There's a huge stone here. In memory of who? Oh yeah, again, Soviets. In memory of people murdered by the Soviets. Oh yeah, it is. It's probably, I know that the biggest cemetery in Europe is Ohlsdorf. Ohlsdorf in Hamburg, Germany, has the biggest one for sure. The Vienna Central Cemetery is probably the second one, and I'm not sure if this is the third biggest one, but I hope it is. It is definitely the biggest one in Poland. I don't know if by far, but yeah, it's pretty big, and the shape is unusual because it is the main part of the cemetery, which was enlarged about twice since its establishment, and the main part is shaped like a beetle in flight, which I show in one of my videos. The time is, I don't know, it's 2 a.m. right now. Can you help me, Hugo? It's after 2:32. Thank you very much. Yeah, 2:30. This is for the heroes of September 1939. The monument was erected in 1989. So I was 6 years old. I could tie my shoes already for 2 years. This is the main gate. Oh, it's really cool. The middle section was different. It was a little bit destroyed, but not significantly, and it was rebuilt a little bit differently, but the most is original and unchanged. You can get used to everything, Linz. So yeah, this is the main gate. Oh, and since I am here and nobody is kicking me out, we're gonna turn right. And I'm gonna show you the Romas. Romas? I don't know. Everybody calls them gypsies, but this is probably some kind of a negative word. But yeah, it's to simplify. I don't know what nations are they, but they have very opulent graves, mausoleums. And the chapel is in front of me, down this road here. And to the left, I started there, deep in these bushes, is this old section. We can retrace, I can redo this whole thing in daytime later, so you can compare what you've seen. Look at this. I mean, how many are there here? Let me shine the light. Oh, this is a Polish guy, Hera. So, oh yeah, this is what I meant. There's another section with with these big tombs, like this one. But we're not gonna do this today. There's a Polish last name, but Jada and Tuta are definitely not Polish. Look, there's even a little chandelier here. Interesting, huh? They have this tradition that they party on the graves. They come and eat and sit. But I haven't seen it yet. There's a fenced off one. Yeah. And here's something old. A German grave. But no names. Look at this bird here. I like gravestones like this one. Old and mossy and worn out. This is interesting. Is this a lantern or something? It's like a ball inside a cage. We'll try to find a young man's grave who died on a motorcycle, and thus the grave is shaped like a motorcycle. It's a new one. Should be somewhere here. This is where I started today. Yeah. This is where the stream started. Oh, this is interesting. It says the mountains have lifted him up. The mountains had destroyed him. So Mountaineering accident, I suppose. That's an old one. With an eagle? Yeah. Oh, okay. Unser gefallenen Kameraden. And this is a regiment, I think. Okay, I don't know these two words. But this in battle. So this is for soldiers. It aims. Yeah. Okay. There's an obelisk here. These are carved, but yeah, I'm not even gonna try. The middle is missing. Okay, let's look quickly for this motorcycle grave. It's nothing special, but yeah. I mean, when it comes to the craftsmanship, should be somewhere here. Oh yeah, I see it. Look, a little Halloween accent here. See, it's interesting. And a little fireplace with the picture of this guy. It's a I don't know what to think about it. It's a it looks symbolic, but you know, okay. Pumpkins here. Never seen anything like it. It's weird that the picture is in flames. You can hear the little motor of this thing working. It's buzzing a bit. Here's the motorcycle. It's made out of one piece of granite. There's a poem, but it would take too long for me to translate, so I'm just gonna skip it. And yeah, there are a lot of people lying here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons here. Double grave. Or 2 fireplaces. Okay, so it was worth coming here for this one. Okay, I'm heading back to the exit. Just gonna show you a few scattered Jewish gravestones that were just found here and there and are lying in one place here. Here they are. See? Jewish and German. There should be some Star of David here. Yeah. Okay, a car is coming. Just gonna show you the Star of David here. There it is. Okay. Before they kick me out of here. Portable toilets. And we are out. Is that a police? Yeah. The guy opened the door and closed it. Oh, this is the map of the cemetery. There is no gate, by the way. This is open space, and there's no way to close any gate here. So it's just like the cemetery is opened up to 2 a.m. Could you please go away? So yeah, so this is the beetle in flight. This is the head here. The chapel is right in front of the head. This is one wing here, the second wing here, and this is the body of the beetle here. So that's the main part. And then the cemetery was enlarged by this part here. Yeah, boo to them. Yeah. So yeah, there it is. This is the there are only funeral homes here at this street. I mean, mostly one after another. This is an old chapel which is unused. It's not used for funerals. It's used sometimes for events, and that's it. And this is the main gate from the front. This whole place was just full of shopkeepers today, and there's almost no sign of this. You can see my video from 2 years ago. It was what I called a poor man's BBC documentary, in which I'm trying to do an English accent, and well, the video itself is pretty good, but the accent needs training, and it depicts this day, this madness, which is All Saints Day in Holland. So you can check it out. And the other video is 300,000 graves. I really recommend it, from the drone. So we're gonna stop right there, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, some of you at least. And yeah, I hope this was fun. For those of you who just joined me, or like half an hour ago, you can see the whole thing in a few hours, I think, almost immediately. And a live chat takes about 2 days to process. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Let's have a last peek, and I'm turning this thing off. Wow, quite a ride. Glad you like it. Great. Okay, guys. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.